Hi, this is an Amiga RPG game called Perihelion the Prophecy, and it's a very atmospheric game, as you will see, both in terms of sound and graphics, and story as well. It's set in a sci-fi world with a bit of magic. Alright, I really like that floppy disk image. So, Psygnosis is the publisher, and the game was developed by Morbid Visions, basically just 3 people, in 1993. And the artwork that you see here is going to be the style that we'll see throughout the game, and the colors as well. Messenger's log entry number 11. Now the Sandstorm Citadel is only a few miles ahead, but they are still not responding to my calls on any frequencies. I hear nothing but the whispering of that ice-cold voice in my mind, and I'm not sure I can resist this insane, unbearable pressure any longer. As I behold the threatening pale sun on the western horizon, I relive again and again all the memories of the past few days since I left the Imperial Sunrise City to accomplish my mission. I witnessed more pain, suffering, confusion and horror during my voyage than in my entire life before. This supernatural power, which is now about to cross the border of our world, is much more than evil. It is totally indifferent. Children are dying with twisted mind, torn flesh and screaming soul without any reason, even without looking into their killer's eyes, because it has no eyes. We have to find a solution. We have to close an unknown door. Hopefully the key lies just ahead. That's why I'm here. Edvard Toth said that he used a painting as inspiration for the art style of the game. It's called Micro Drive 2 by John Harris, and this image right now is very reminiscent of it. Messenger's log entry number 12. The prophecy was born to warn about the potential threat when an apprentice psionic experienced a monumental and perfectly real vision during his meditation training about the unborn, an unbelievably powerful super entity, and a gigantic steel fortress built between two dimensions. Later this entity was described as one of the primordial forces of the balance, an intelligent manifestation of the entropy, which was ancient even before the birth of the entire universe, and which is penetrating deeper and deeper into our plane of existence every moment, rushing through different dimensions to swallow up everything in its way. The desperate counterwave was called Project Awakening. 6 artificial embryos, 6 children of the most advanced technology, featuring modified entropy-resistant genetical and psychical structure, 6 souls to defy a god. Now they lie in timeless cryogenic sleep, somewhere in the heart of the Citadel, waiting for the day of their awakening. So we will control this team of 6 people. These are going to be the ones who save the world. Commander's log, last recorded entry. About a week ago, we've suddenly lost all our direct conventional and telepathic communication channels between the Citadel and the Emperor, so we expected the visit of an Imperial messenger from the primary zone. But his arrival turned the world upside down. He brought reports from the outside world, very frightening audiovisual and scientific reports about the rapidly decreasing solar activity, horrible genetical distortions among the people, strange energy eruptions on the astral plane, and some unimaginable creatures from an absolutely alien, malevolent dimension. The very last report was actually an order, a cooperative order bearing the mark of the Emperor and the Psionic Council, a definite and unhesitant order to immediately start Project Awakening. All my life I've been persecuted by the fear of this day, and now it becomes reality as the ancient prophecy fulfills itself. A century-long sleep is coming to an end now. The time for awakening has come. The animations are minimal, but they are okay. For the time, definitely. And the hand is pretty good too. You have to understand it's hard to draw hands. And now the 6 people have awakened. The production team. So this game was made by just 3 people. I unfortunately will not attempt to pronounce all their names. I'm sorry, I don't speak the language. However, I did read on one of the team members' site. It was Edward Toth. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. That he was, yes, the project coordinator, he was the designer, artist, and he wrote the script for the story. And it was a very ambitious project. It was very... they tried to create a work of art, basically. See you all in another life. Yes. So they had a concept of creating this story, a very immersive universe where the atmosphere and the universe will take precedence and it will draw you in. I don't know if I'm actually making much sense. Okay. All right. Okay, this is our hub, our regular interface that we can where we can connect to other modules, basically. So think of it as a program, not as a game so much, but as a program that you can use to interface with this world. And what I'd like to point out is that the artwork here is just, it's always going to be like this. Very decorative, very interesting, very intense. Look at that bird of prey there. And Edward Toth was saying that he used only 2 tones, so grayish and orange colors throughout the game. So there is a certain atmosphere, and it's, I don't know, it feels like a rusted metal sort of thing. It's very nice. Okay, the interface is like this. We will have our 6 team members here. Psi powers, movement, equipment, battle, map, and computer network. And this is our interface for the characters. So we have their primary values, secondary values, personal information, resistance values. However, we have not created any of them. So this is where we create new characters. This is where we dismiss them. Wounds, but we don't have any. Resting, not the case right now. Loading, saving, formatting save disk, and aborting disk request. So, well, these are what you would expect. All right, let's create our team of 6 people. I'd like to make it quite diverse. We will have a choice between different races here. So, okay, Master, at first please select my race. So you have seen before in the introduction where that voice was speaking, talking about the Master. So it leads me to believe that we are somehow the master. I'm not sure exactly. And those 6 people have awakened from a centuries-old sleep. They were required to come and save this universe. Um, and you can see we have human, Bionecron, Cybern, Symbion, Insectoid Chimera, rep Reptiloid Chimera, and Feline Chimera. Chimera is, well, it comes from a Greek word. Basically, it means a mixed breed. So we will have a mix between a human and an insect, or a reptile, or a feline. I never went for the full human. I will try out some of these. Bionecron, Cybern. Let's see a Bionecron. Here we will have available classes. Psionic, Knight, Mercenary, Assassin. The Psionics are going to be, they're going to have psychic powers. You will see that we have available spells. That's what they're called. So this world is a mix of technology and occult, something like that. So you have mental powers if your class allows it. Let's get a few of these people with mental powers. I'm sorry. All right. Morality class. And look on the bottom where we have that message from this character we're creating. It says, now you have to select my morality class. So my soul is in your hand. It's interesting what accent they were given here. So from extremely positive, neutral, to extremely negative. Um, I'd like to have a team of mostly good people, but we will have some somewhat negative. Let's see how they're going to fare. So we will have a psionic Bionecron, I believe it was. You can freely reroll my values using the arrow icons over here. So these will be our primary physical values. And we can actually see a description of each of them. Stamina defines the point when the character loses consciousness. Vitality shows the character's overall physical condition and life force. Constitution informs about the character's natural physical protection. Strength affects the character's close combat, wounding, and endurance. Dexterity affects physical attack, defense rates, and related action time. Speed affects the overall operation time, including movement and equipping. Primary mental values, and since we have a psionic, I believe this will have to be quite high. Intelligence affects mental attack, defense rates, and related action time. Concentration determines the character's mental energy. Sixth sense shows the initial strength of the character's mental protection. Perception affects range, attack, defense rates, and related action time. Morale stands for combat courage, the character's intention to confront. Okay. So I believe that 100 is the maximum. From what I've seen before, these are the values from 0 to 100. And I can just re-roll them with the arrow keys. These are going to be randomized. So let's see if I'm okay with what I have here. Honestly, I haven't played enough the first times. I just went around. I didn't manage to reach the combat part. So you'll see that this game, even if it's extremely atmospheric, it has an interesting story and everything, and you want to get into it. It's extremely slow in the beginning because you have to navigate a maze in the city, and you can't really skip it. Even if you have a map, it's kind of hard. So I didn't actually get to the meat of the game. I didn't get to do any combat, nor to cast any spells. So I'm still learning this game as I go. Um, Right, let's try to re-roll this one again. I would like some better mental values. I think we can do a bit. Oh no, a bit better now. This looks okay. So, intelligence, concentration. Yeah, sure. Morale, not so much. So, I suppose he's going to be kind of on the sidelines. I say he because all of the characters are going to be male. I have not seen any females. Stamina. Our constitution isn't so good, but fine, sure, okay. Next, we choose the face. Oh, you're about to select my face. Hey, do it wisely. So we have these we can cycle through. I don't remember how many. 3, 4, 5. Well, they're not bad. This one has an interesting eye thing here. Sure, let's go with him. Oh, we have to not. Oh man, and now please give me a name. Oh, a name for our psionic. Hmm. Hmm. I always give them weird, funny names, and I shouldn't. I should be a bit more serious about this game, should I? Tommy. Okay, that's that for seriousness. 5 more people. So Bionecron, Cyburn. Let's get to Cyburn. Here we have a hybrid, so we will choose the amount of humanoids and the amount of cybernetic characteristics in this person. Hey, well, you have to set my component percentages because of my mixed race. Alright, so I usually like to make them as little human as possible and as much of the other thing as possible. So let's go full cybernetic. Well, full, it's not possible. 80 and 20 is the maximum. Mercenary or assassin? Um, assassin. So I have only neutral or negative options. So, mm, well, he's an assassin. He's obviously negative, right? Right. Okay. Not so much on the mental part. We need strong physical attributes here, and I think we're good with what we've already got here. So I'm going to click OK. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. So we get these faces. Every race has its different faces, so at least we have that diversity here. This guy's scary. Look at the teeth. Oh, look, it's Batman. This one looks kind of sad. I don't know. I think he would belong in the Planet of the Apes more. This one looks surprised. I mean, if we're going to have an obviously negative assassin, might as well be him. Um, his name's going to be Pir. Why Pir? Piranha. You know? I don't know. Symbion. Humanoid and bionecromantic. So we're going to have a mix between the two races that we would have had. Let's make this one a tiny bit more human, actually. 75%. How about that? Okay. Psionic, mercenary, or assassin. Let's. I would like to have some balance. Let's have a mercenary here. Um, Mercenary. He's only in it for the money, right? Neutral. Mercenary. I don't like that dexterity. Oh, look at the constitution. It can be actually less than 10. That's bad. Come on, give me a bit more. Is it because he has more human features? How? Oh, come on. Bit more. Do it for me. Mm, this is dreadful. Okay. Still not okay. Better? Well, he's well-rounded at least. Fine, sure. We have a mercenary and... Oh, well, you mean red bandana. Another red bandana. Oh yeah, they will still have a lot of red bandanas. This one is the speak no evil kind. This one's seen some stuff. This one hasn't seen much, but you know, those sunglasses thing, it's really interesting. And this one has extra pairs of eyes. I think it's very interesting. All of these are interesting. I would choose whichever. I would choose any of them really. But two pairs of eyes? I don't know, really. Let's get this guy. Okay. What's his name? He's the mercenary and he's neutral and um hmm. We'll call him Terror. From Terror. He's terrifying. Next. Where are we? Insectoid Chimera. Uh, more insectoid, less humanoid, please. Yay. Mercenary. Sure. He's an insectoid. He's going to be strongly positive. Why? Well, just look at those physical attributes. It's very strong. I think it's fine. Perfect. Look at these faces though. Look, this is an ant. This I can't even identify, but well, it's interesting. Oh, those things. There's a roach kind of thing that looks like that. This one looks like a bee. This one looks like that roach again, but with a different kind of face. Uh, I'm not even sure what this one's supposed to be. Some kind of bug. A fly. Mm, I don't know. Yeah, an ant is going to be helpful for us, right? An ant-man. Hmm. And Anthony. There we go. Perfect. Next. Rep reptiloid. Reptiloid. Just a tiny bit reptile. Okay, now we've got mediator and psionic and mercenary and assassin. I would like a mediator. They're a bit different. So there are three classes of characters with mental capacities. There is the psionic, we already have one. There's the mediator, and there's the archon, I believe. By the way, isn't it a bit quiet in here? Interesting. We don't have any music in this screen. Mediator has to be neutral. I mean, since I'm a mediator, please select one of these entities for me to worship. You need to worship somebody? Whisper Dance or Neon? Whisper Dance. Moderately positive entities stimulate speed and sixth sense. Neon. Moderately negative entity stimulates intelligence and concentration. Wow. How interesting. I had no idea about these. I don't remember these. Um, let's go for this. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Yeah, actually I think it's good. Sure. Oh, these are the faces. Ooh, reptiles. So interesting. This one's nice. This guy's showing his teeth. This one's peaceful. This one's kind of interesting pixels. I like the peaceful one. Look at him. We'll call him Sir. From Serene. He's serene. I'm going to forget all of these things at some point. Feline Chimera. We're getting a kitty. Meow. As kitty as possible. Anchorite. Yes. Here, see? Anchorite. Another mental class. Not mental is in mental. Mental is in with mental powers. Anyway. Let's reroll. Oh my goodness, two constitution points. No, we need more. Ah, well, better. Concentration, 6 sense perception. Yeah, why not? Oh, look at the faces. There's this one. This one doesn't look too kittenish. This one looks more like something else. I don't know. Well, this one looks like a lion. This one looks like a kitty cat. I always choose this one. So if you don't mind, we'll just go with this. And I always call him Kitty, but hmm. Kith. There we go. Everybody's created. Okay. Let's save our game. Well, I'm done. I'm done with the character creation. Psi powers. Okay, so I didn't manage to read everything. The text in this game is so fast. This is where we are going to choose our spells. We can create spells here with runes. These are runes. The idea is that this is a form of copy protection for the game. You need to know which runes combine into which spell and which spell is available for what kind of psychic power, what kind of psychic type. So right now we're not going to do this. We can abort. Come on, let's go out. Okay. Movement. We'll be able to move. Equipment, we can see here. So first of all, look at this. This is just so crazy. So over the top. It's awesome. We can see what everybody has. Backpack. They have multiple things. Viper, 17 arrows. Cool. Claws. Helmet. Weapons. Crossbow. Tunic. And armor. So all of these guys will have their own weapons and things that they already have equipped. So right now I don't quite really need to do anything here as far as I know. Endurance. Let's get out. I get out of there from by right clicking. Battle, we don't have that. Computer network. Let me show you the network interface. So let me tell you right from the start, this game is going to be a bit slow at times. So if you're easily bored and stuff like that, well, I suggest you gather up some patience if you want to play it, because it is worth it. Okay, so we're at the personal net station. I actually do not have the manual for the game. Luckily, I do have a list of the spells. You can find them on Edward Dot's website. So I'm going to leave a link to that in the description so you can actually use it and create the spells. Okay, right now while we're here, it's the easiest thing in the world. We have a command line interface. The easiest thing to do is type help. Accessing network help. List of network commands. We have help, talk, ask, analyze, item analyze, scan, organism scan, dir directory, read access file, delete file, log in, log out, of course, download and upload. Commands marked with star, this is a star, are used to communicate with other net stations. Continues. List of network prices. Help is 0. Dir login mode, read login mode cost you. So we will have some money at the beginning. However, if we're on a different network, we need to do certain things there. Everything is going to cost us. Read command requires 50 additional credits for each additional page. Dir command requires 10, I believe, additional credits for each file entry. All network services are free of any taxes. We do not take any responsibility for any transaction results. Extra in-game functions, tab, toggle spell, and TSC, we don't need it. Star and minus controls the scroll speed of gameplay messages. Up and down arrow key skips forward, backward between previously used network commands. Left mouse button, hold it down to increase the text typing speed of any network procedure. Okay, end of information. Let's see if we have any files. Farewell. Okay, let's see. So we have read. Please enter file name. Farewell. Okay, this is the last message I can transmit to you. Remember, you're the only man who cannot be harmed by the unborn directly. Harmed, sorry. But it surely will try to find a way to eliminate you. Now you must go to Midlight. The encrypted netcode to the Emperor is waiting for you there. You must discover it at any cost. Be quick, forget your doubts, and gather all the information you can about that netcode. My fate calls me now. Signed, Commander Ptah, Sandstorm Citadel. Okay. So we need to go to the city. Get a netcode. Okay. I believe this is all we can do right now. I've tried logging in and everything like that. We don't really need anything from there. So that is our bit of story. So now we are, if I go to movement, it will show me this interesting, this is a door. Basically, it's going to show me this artwork, but I don't actually have anywhere to go. So let's go to the map first. This is how the world works. After leaving its ageless protective walls, the party casts a final glance back to the citadel, which has been their silent and calm cradle for centuries before this nightmare has begun. As the wind brings noises of alarm signals and explosions from the distance, you suddenly realize that the citadel is dying in the ruthless grip of that mysterious dissolving power, which is now obviously sensing you and will spare no effort to pursue you until the end. But presently you're alone with a sand glider unit in the middle of this desert, totally puzzled and not knowing where to turn. Maybe the only usable information you have is that lost file entry on your net station. Well, we've already read it, so yeah, that would have been our clue, but I explored everything in advance and I already know that. Area information, area approaching, abort approaching sequence. So I can use these buttons here. This is us. our glider. We're at the citadel. And this is the city. You are at the city limits of Midlight. Let's go in. After a short but tiring climb in the rust-colored sand, you finally reach the top of a small dune. As you let your eyes adjust to the eerie sunlight, a majestic sight appears in front of you, and immediately takes your breath away. You are facing the ancient city of Midlight, a memento of the vanished past in this decaying, damp present. In a strange mood, you decide to advance towards the once so powerful metropolis, which is nowadays only a haunted shade of itself. The pollution, the crime, and the bio-necron wars were taking their toll. That's lovely. The music reminds me a lot of Kitaro, if you know about him. He's a composer. And that's kind of his style. Okay, so it took us back here. I don't need to see my team. I don't need it. I don't need anything right now, but I will go to movement. And now we do have this. Okay. Here is the situation. Let me save. I think I can save. Save. Oh wait, this is the citadel. Midlight. Did I? No. It didn't work. Oh well. I wanted to make sure it was saving. The thing is, it's only saving in this instance. However, I need to actually save it in the emulator before I turn it off. So, I got... This is the city. Let me warn you right now, it's a maze. I have... I have a map from when I last went around here, but I don't know exactly where I start from. Oh, I think I'm starting from the... I'm looking northward. Oh... Well... let's try... Let's try to navigate around here, okay? Right, so the city images are going to be a bit like this. Let me see how I... Okay. I can use W to go forward, S to go backwards. A would be left, D would be right. Turning is Q, turning towards the left, turning towards the right is E. We don't use the arrow keys, or I could just click on these. Come on. See? Okay, so this is the beginning. Let me see if my map is going to work as long as I hopefully know where I am. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't know where I am. I do have a radar over here. So, this is the object network detector. This is the organism detector. It's going to blink and show me the direction that it detected something. I can look, I can open closed doors, use an item, switch to equipment, battle. I don't have whom to battle here. And here I will see the items. Good. Okay, the map worked. So we've got object network detected and organism detected. Forward and left. I keep going like this, and this is our place. But I can open this door. Let's go. And there's this guy. The elderly Cyborn Mo watches you quite suspiciously as you enter into his slightly confined hall. But after recognizing the imperial marks upon your clothing, he seems to be relieved a bit. As you look around the place, you see different chests, weaponry, and packages, which clearly shows that the owner of this place is prepared to defend his property, or leave it as quickly and safely as possible. Okay, we have our first encounter with somebody, our first NPC. And it says network here, it's hinting at that. Here's the idea. Even if we have him right in front of us, we need to communicate through the network. Yep. So, I think we had search. No. Inspect. Okay, okay. Talk. Talking. Here he is. Hey guys, I'm really sorry about my distrustful attitude, but in these times you can expect anything. It seems like sanity is gone from our world, and also there are those riots and lootings in the streets. Those sorry, those thousands of escapees and those strange rumors about different things. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but I think it should be stopped somehow. By the way, is there anything that I can do for you? Yes. Ask. Ask about what? Network? You cannot help. A net station, I think. Come on. Mm. I have some notes here from my last time of playing. Let's see. Net stations. Why isn't he... Come on. Cannot help. But you're supposed to be able to help. Let's ask about midlight. First. Enter netcode. Okay, let's ask about netcodes. Netcode. Oh, here we go. Well, so you need the netcode to the Imperial Palace of Sunrise City. Really exciting, but I'm afraid I cannot help you with that. But not far from here lives a rather strange bionecron net expert called Heal. Maybe he can help you. Heal. Okay. Also, was another net station south of here, but it has been closed to prevent marauding. Oh, and it is worth to check Indigo and Global net stations. Maybe you will find something useful there. Good luck. Okay, so we have net stations Indigo and Global. Good. Let's log into Indigo first. Institute of Sciences, Indigo. Um, let's see what files we have. DNA analysis, Genetic report, mediator message, method stock, psionic message. Oh no. So I once read the fact that I should download the files so I can read them later. Let me do my little screenshot. I'm serious. I'm taking a photo of my screen with my phone right now because honestly I only have one screen and this emulator is just going full screen. I didn't manage to make it windowed. So let's download. Please enter file name. DNA analysis. Cool. Let's get everything. Genetic report. File name mediator.message. MSG. Good. Psionic. Oh no, methods. So you can take these files as you know, advancing the story, the plot of the game. Psionic MSG. Oh, I am poor. That's quite unfortunate. Can somebody else do it? Oh, what do you know? Does that mean that he has it? Oh no, they all have access to everything. Interesting. Login to global. Oh, sorry. Yes. So many files. Let me take a picture. Oh, that's dreadful. Download city map. This is another thing that I took a picture of. Yeah, it was very useful. Download disaster report. Emergency call. Such good speed, but you know, these are just text files. Evac details. Ah, it's okay. You got money, don't you? Yeah. Burning all my money here, huh? Regroup order. Some have extensions, some don't have extensions, some have a dot and some don't have a dot. It's a good idea to take a picture of the directory. Territorial orders. Okay, I've got everything. Log out. Nice. My apologies. Oh, so much filing system. Read file. City map. Here it is. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3. I hadn't seen this one. Someone did say there are multiple ones. Okay, so I have to go here as well. I've been here the first time I was here. It was locked. We are here right now, and we need to get here. And I first thought that the roads were the black stuff, but no, the roads are the orange bits. So what my best way there will be like like this. Yeah, navigating. Isn't it great? Last information update. Hmm. Only for authorized users, blah blah blah. This is the current map of Midlight's unevacuated and still unoccupied zones. The situation can change in any moment, but we will try to keep you up to date. Signed, Prince Alfred, Regent of Midlight. We'll see this prince again. Okay, let me... Yeah, it does show up on my map too, even if the image is kind of... Well, let's read more files. This is the plot, people, so don't skip it. Disaster report. Let's see. For the personal attention, Prince Alfred something something, we have lost the contact with the 2 stormtrooper units when they had only 78 miles. Now, you see, I don't know if this is an 8 or if this is a 0. Let's hope it's a 0. 70 miles left to reach your city. The transportation cylinders and all the personnel have been entirely destroyed. Entirely destroyed by that incredible power, if you know what I mean. I'm terribly afraid for the city. Once the panic will break out, it will be impossible to uphold the law without having enough qualified military units. Signed, Lieutenant Zook. Okay. That they left... Okay. Okay. These are possibly happening before the entire issues happen in the city. Let's read another file. Emergency call. So we are just now seeing the aftermath. Zone date. Throughout this message, I speak to all citizens of Midlight. I'm Prince Alfred, Regent of the city. From now on, we are in emergency state. I'm not authorized to inform you about the nature of the threat yet, but for your own safety, I ask you not to oppose our evacuation process, curfew, or any other orders. All crimes committed during this emergency state shall be judged by military court. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. We'll read all the files. Let's see. Evac details. Unauthorized user. Okay, so we will see that there are... Let me make some notes on my evac details. Okay. So evac details, I don't have access yet, but I will be able to decrypt it at a later date. So it's a good thing that I downloaded everything. Let's try and open some more files. Regroup order. Another one. Let's see territorial orders. And okay, same here. Okay, let me mark these. Good. We still have the indigo files. Let's read those as well. DNA analysis. Oh, this one as well. Okay. Genetic report. I never thought that any intelligent life form can be so efficient in destruction like the unborn. So the unborn, I believe, is going to be our at least one of our enemies. I've seen bionecrons to lose their natural ability of very rapidly healing wounds, so this alien energy can alter even their bDNA molecules, therefore affecting their artificial bionecromantic structure, rate of metabolism, speed of cell growth, psychical condition, or anything else. This is stunning. Signed, Professor Dioral Genetic. So this unborn is a strange creature. Let me mark DNA analysis. Let's read mediator MSG. To Midlight IS, Institute of Sciences, I believe. It is more and more difficult to establish connection with the entities, especially with those low reactivity rated ones like morphium or toxic waste. Something has changed the structure of the interdimensional energy streams, and if we will absolutely lose all contact with those gigantic pools of intelligent energy, then, well, then the prophecy is our future. Signed, Master Gemma, Mediator Council. The prophecy, from what I understand, refers to our 6 people. Let's keep going. We have still a few more methods. Doc. Unauthorized. And psionic message. To Midlight IS, we had to stop all our training activities due to the fact that only in the last 3 days we have lost more than 20 of our most talented apprentices. That certain level of consciousness which is needed to perform a spell is now become deadly. Every non-skilled psionic who tried to fall into different emotional states to reach that level is dead or lying in deep kono. No. Signed, Adeptus Praesepe Psionic Institute. Praesepe, or something like that. I mean, A is read E in Latin. So, talks about a certain level of psionic energy. So they can't perform any spells unless they're skilled psionics. Okay. Okay, we've read all of the files. Let me then I believe we can disconnect now. Connection price. Yeah, sure. Just put it on my tab. Alright, sir. Thank you for your contribution. Let me go back to the map and try to navigate. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so I'm here. I should turn right. Forward. Right. Yeah. Forward until I can't go forward anymore. Right. Forward. Left. Forward until I can't go anymore. Right. As far as I can go. You are in the main street. Good. Left. As far as I can go. Northern zone. Let me see the fastest route there. Well, whatever left. Well, we keep going forward as far as we can. Good. Left. We go as far as we can. Left. Forward. Right. Forward. Right. Forward. Right. No, this isn't. Wait. That's the problem. I don't have the... I should be able to go north. I hope I'm going the right way and not backwards. Yeah, I went backwards. South. South. Right. No? No, left. Sorry. Forward. Forward. Right. Forward. Forward. Right. Forward. Forward. Left. Forward. Right. Forward. Western region. Good. Right. Now we go as far as we can. Here we are. Hey, we made it there. We didn't even have to stop and ask for directions. We navigated with the map. Open, close doors. Okay, we should find another person in here, from what I understand. Yes, this guy. The first thing you notice after a single moment about the keeper of this small and dusty stair is that he's obviously one of the few still remaining veterans of the Bionecron Wars. The cold, lifeless stare of his typical blood-red Bionecron eyes and the little tattoo on his pale gray skin makes it clear that he has been put under the treatment and agony of a mental modification process after the so-called victory. Well, nobody deserves a life like this. Oh, that's chilling. What can I say? Of course, we can interface with him. In a very, platonic way. What can I say? Talk. Hello. I'm absolutely not willing to talk to anyone now, especially to such imperial dogs like you. Anyway, wait. I'm gonna try to help if you need something specific. But otherwise, you have no any business here. So I'll be forced to ask you to leave then. If I need something specific. Oh dear. forgot the name of the... Should I... ask... Let's ask about the unborn. You'd better go and ask someone else about that. Well... let's try netcode. So you're searching for that certain netcode. Well, in the last times, I heard rumors about using again those mind creep technologies to hide different information, into functioning minds. Your kind always claimed to be the master of such procedures, for so-called good reasons, of course. Just look at me now and laugh. Enough talking. Just try the Psycho netcode. Maybe you'll find more information there about what you are seeking. So I'll make a note of Psycho. Good. Yeah. Let's ask about heal. Or is this a heal? This is a heal, right? Heal. You'd better go and ask someone else about that, but that's you. Hmm. I don't even. It feels like parser game at this point. I don't know exactly what to ask him about because he's been telling me very little information. I actually did have a little file in the game called hint read this, and it said to talk to these people and ask him about the netcodes, and then research the netcodes, download the files, read them as much as you can, and then that's it. And you should find out where to go next. Hopefully. Let's log into that net station there. Netcode Psycho. Mindlock Resources Inc. Okay, dear. Is the files on Psycho? You know what we're doing now, right? Taking a picture. Beautiful. Download. Please enter. Council results. Sorry. Dot. I hope I'm not going to run out of money and lock myself out of the game progress. That would be stupid. Priority reports. Okay. Hi, Anthony. Download. Priority reports. Report 1, report 2. That's how I would have called them. Good. Okay, log out. I don't need anything more. It's just a file system in the end. So let's read these files. Council results. Access denied. Priority reports. Report source Dr. Inu Keln. Today I did a very special mental intervention, the first similar one since years. In normal case, the use of such mind cryptions is prohibited, but I did it on a special request, or better say, order from the government. The potent, despite his young age, endured the patient, sorry. Well, maybe he was potent. Well, that would be good for him, I suppose. What? Never mind. The patient, despite his young age, endured the procedure surprisingly well. The encryption can be decoded by that unique necklace of imperial confidence. Oh, wait. The encryption can be decoded by that unique necklace of imperial confidence. Okay. Hmm. Let's read the second one. Report source Dr. Shanar. I've never seen anything like this before. The most various mental malfunctions, including persecution, mania, schizophrenia, paranoia, different catatonic states, and psychosis. The reason is still unknown, but if the number of our patients will keep increasing by this rate, we surely will collapse under the pressure. Also, there's no explanation for those horrible DNA alterations I've seen lately. End of information. Oh, let's read that. Part 1. Mind encryption. Let's ask about mind encryption. I suppose he doesn't know much. Okay, where do I go next, though? Let's ask about the map. Well, the problem is I don't know where to go next. Could I? Let's go with help again. Scan, analyze. I think an item would show here. Let's disconnect. Okay. Item. Okay, we've selected this one from Anthony. Will you leave that item to... Oh, no. So this item is selected. Can I use it? That was a wasted effort. Nothing happens. Ah, it's not showing in the connection. I don't know how to... Yeah, this is telling me the same thing. I have to wait. I'm sorry. I can't click anything while it's scrolling. How about I ask him about Bionecron? Or I could ask him about the tattoo. Let's try and talk to him again. So from what I understand, they're actually just going to tell me about the netcodes, and that's it. Oh dear. It's a symbol of Perihelion. You can't use it. No battle situation. You cannot switch to the battle screen. I suppose that's all I've got to do here, but the problem is I don't know what else to do. I'm not sure where else to go because I've already been to the 3 dots on my map. I might have to go to the 3rd place and try to decrypt it with the medallion, I think. Well, I tried this before, but maybe it will unlock after I talk to this guy. I don't know. Okay, let's go here. Let's save the game. The game has been saved. I should indeed save with here. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Oh. Okay. I'm using FSUAE actually. Let's try and go to that other place again. Right. Turning around, going south. South until I get to a fork in the road where I can go left. Okay. Left, forward, left, forward, right, forward, left. As far as I go left, right, north, as far as I can go. No. East as far as I can go. Good. Right. Reach another fork in the road where I could go right later on. Here. Come right. Go. Okay. Right. Forward. Then I should be able to go left. You see a gathering group of strange, suspicious looking people. Forward. left, forward, right. Here. Nothing special happens at all. Let's go back to the equipment. So this is the symbol of Perihelion. Is this not... Mm, tell me, he has medkit. Good. They all have this symbol. Nunchucks. Nunchuck. I'm not sure if I'm doing this any kind of... There. Sir Keith. Pants, the boots, helmet, uniform tunic. Oh, what did I do? I suppose I put this on. Can I deselect it? Items on the ground. This is a uniform tunic, so supposedly... Well... Oh... Well... I don't know what to do here anymore. So until I figure it out, I'm going to save in every way possible. Here, yes, midlight, and in here as well. Okay. Oh look, this is my combat icon for... Everyone has a different one. So cool. Yeah. The party is now fully rested and all members have regained condition. That's great. Everybody's rested. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take a break here and I'll come back after I hopefully figure things out or watch a walkthrough. Oh well, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.